getting ready for first pitch at Wrigley Field. The Cardinals and the Cubs, next on the show. Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game weekend series between the Central leading St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. Alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's run through what's happened so far as we wrap up this 3-game set.
Yeah, and you can see there, these home fans haven't had much to get out of their seats about. Their guys are in danger of getting swept here at home, so they're going to be hoping for a much better effort here.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. They'll match up against a guy trying to put it all together, the right-hander Jake Arrieta. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. John Jay makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Tonight for St. Louis, center fielder John Jay.
Here's a pitch taken for ball one as we get underway here at 7:06. EK, you take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now, but when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. That has certainly been the case these last few games.
2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Showing some uncharacteristic wildness to start things out.
Yeah, a 4-pitch walk, pretty much not the way you want to start out against a club like this.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, just a get-me-over fastball. Anything to avoid a 4-pitch walk to start the game.
Here he comes, 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So not the start he was looking for tonight as he walks the leadoff hitter on 5 pitches.
Yeah, a close pitch to take on a 3-1 count, but this might have been just a little bit outside. He winds up losing him.
Corey Horn will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Come on, guys, turn 2!
First pitch on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
He's set, now the pitch. Now a bunt attempt, and it looks like a good one. Throw is too late, so the sacrifice attempt turns into a base hit.
And you wonder here if the problem is that the second baseman is a little late in getting over to the bag. I'm not sure if that's it or not, but either way, if a guy's giving himself up, you have to get the out.
Pitch coming. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And that misses 1-1. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
Here's the 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
2-2. On the ground to third. Roberts for 1. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
Boy, you want to talk about taking the wind right out of your sails? You get 2 on to start this ball game, and then a double play right here might just derail what was shaping up to be a big inning on the road.
Mark McGuire will dig in now, and he's come through in many a situation like this, currently 4th in the National League RBI race. He's set. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 26 for him on the season as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
From the moment this guy showed up in spring training, you just had the sense that he was ticketed to be a real impact player at the big league level. And he provides another long ball here.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. You got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. He just doesn't seem to have as good command out there in the first inning.
You're right about that. He has not looked comfortable at all so far, and sometimes you see that when you're pitching on the road, but rarely when you're in your own home ballpark.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
3-0 is on the way. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
One on the way. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Home half of the first coming up from Wrigley. It's now 2-0 St. Louis. A look there at the starting lineup for the Cubs now. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Here's Emilio Bonifacio now to get us started in the home half of the first.
Leading out for the Cubs, third baseman, Emilio Bonifacio.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Not only that, but they've got a 2-0 lead here already. So this offense is really providing a big spark for their pitching staff.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Down and away, ball 1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Ready now on 1-1. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control 1-2.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1-2?
Here comes the 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Oh, no.
With that, why don't we check out the scouting report for tonight's starter as you see the pitches he'll rely on as the night moves forward. Junior Lake will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently at 6 games entering play. Now here's the first pitch. And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game. And he continues to hit the ball well as that'll push his hitting streak up to 7 games now. Starlin Castro will get his first shot now with the runner at first following the 1-out single. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more Sunday Night Baseball following this. Matt Holliday will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Left fielder, Matt Holliday.
Here's the first offering. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Move away right here.
Now the pitch. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. You get that feeling that'll be a pitch we see a lot of as this game goes along.
And when he's throwing that thing good, a lot of times that's where it winds up. So These guys are going to have to prove they can lay off that thing in the dirt, or they're going to keep seeing it.
And this is on the ground to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Well, with 2 strikes, you've got to protect up there, even on a curveball that's a borderline strike. But he could only manage to get this one off the end of his bat, and it winds up being a simple little ground out.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers and 23 driven in. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
1 out, nobody on. Now the 1-1 to Peralta. And there's ball 2 now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Two pitch on the way. That was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Looks like he's finding his bearings here a little bit better in the second after a rough first inning. He gets the strikeout right here, but boy, he could have used one of these an inning ago, that's for sure.
Colton Wong will stand in. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. They'll come into this one at 328. Still without a home run and with just the lone RBI.
Go back and stay moving.
The next pitch. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Come on, let's do it.
1-1 on the way.
Woo!
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Well, much better here in the second inning. To me, he looked a little bit tentative early on. It's starting to look like he's finding the rhythm now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here comes a 1-2. Well done as he takes this the other way and laces it into left field. A base hit.
Mission accomplished there with 2 away. You just want to give your pitcher a chance to hit here this inning instead of leading off the next one. He does it with a solid single there.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And it'll be up to Johan Santana to keep the inning going. And here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner toward right center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
How about that swing? That wasn't just a little bleeder off the end of his bat. He swung that bat like he knew what he was doing up there.
In now is John Jay. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. From the stretch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
A big pitch here, 1-2. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Late is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cards strand a couple, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Anthony Rizzo will stand in for the first time now, hoping to break out of this little 6-game dry spell at the plate. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. On the way. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Now the 2-0 home. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Here it comes, 2-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Batting fifth, center fielder,
Justin Ruggiano will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. First offering on the way. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
I don't think this partisan crowd is going to like that too much. One thing you don't want to do as an opposing pitcher, 2 things actually. 1, you don't want to get the crowd involved early, and 2, you don't want to set yourself up for a possible big inning. Now, both of those things have come true.
Wellington Castillo will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off.
What was that?
Check by Santana, now the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
That's what you need to do after a hit by pitch. Get right back on that horse and fire a fastball in there.
Runners on first with 1 down. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. One pitch on the way. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2 with 1 away. Lays off 2-2 now. 4 pitches. Fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Here comes a 2-2. Out of play. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now another 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That fastball is certainly not overpowering, but it's in the perfect location. When you put a little movement on that thing, that really becomes a great pitch.
In now, Ryan Roberts. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. A runner on first with 2 away. Comes set, now the pitch. Line hard, deep into left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay to the plate. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Nate Scherholz will stand in, hoping for a reversal of fortune here as he's seen that average drop precipitously these past 10 ball games.
Come on, Cubbies.
First pitch coming. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And now you've got a base open here with the pitcher on deck. Is this a workaround situation?
I think absolutely. With 2 outs here, no sense in giving this guy anything to hit if you can pitch to the pitcher instead.
And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, it's pretty obvious to me right here. First base is open following that double. I don't think they have any intention of giving him anything in the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit hard to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores from second to make it a 2-2 ball game now.
Yeah, a good job there to drive in their second run of the ball game. That doubles what they were able to put together last time out. So you figure a good night's rest did these guys some good.
Jake Arrieta will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch coming. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Comes set, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We've got more on this Sunday night after this. Corey Horn is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Third baseman, Corey Horn.
First pitch to him. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Oh, come on.
The 1-0 home. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. 1 away here to begin the third.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Michael Lee will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the first pitch. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. And now a pitch on the way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
The 1-1. Lined hard toward short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And that ball is rifled at him that time, and it just about took him into left field. Somehow he gets his glove down there and makes a nice play.
Stepping in now, Mark McGuire, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. One 0. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is something we've seen a lot recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Ball 3.
Good at bat so far here with 2 away. You're going to go down in order. At least make that guy work for it. Got himself back into a fastball count now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here he comes on 3-1. And this is hit well towards the hole. There to take it is Bonifacio. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd, all even at 2 apiece. Emilio Bonifacio will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside, it's 1-0. The 1-0. In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now. Two-0 count, the pitch.
Here we go.
3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
Now the 3-0 offering. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. The 3-1 is on the way. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
Yeah, not what you want to do here in this hostile ballpark. Walk the leadoff guy who just happens to be a threat to go every time he's on first. Tough way to start things out.
Junior Lake will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to 3rd to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Now the first pitch. Good movement there on the fastball as Santana gets ahead 0-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. There's one. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far.
Well, this is a good job on the turn here at second base as we slow it down for you. Look how he positions himself well to take the feed, then he clears himself, gets separation from the bag, and more importantly, from the runner, and makes a good throw to roll up the 6-4-3 double play.
Starlin Castro will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Come on, Cody.
First pitch on the way.
Ball one.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Two out, nobody on. Now the 1-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now the 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Here's the 2-2 offering. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Anthony Rizzo would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Full count pitch on its way. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Cubs are down quietly. And after 3, it remains a 2-2 tie. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Yadier Molina to start things off for the Cardinals here in their half of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't gonna help.
And the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-2 to Molina. A ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Got him. Matt Holliday will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And that's taken for strike 1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Here it comes. And Holliday will not offer it that one. It's a ball and a strike.
Come on up.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away.
Not even the best players are immune to a bad call from time to time. I mean, to me, that's not a strike. And I think to him, that's not a strike either. But, hey, the guy in blue, it's strike 3, and he's the only one that counts.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Bonifacio is in his tracks now. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. On to the bottom of the fourth. This game's tied at 2-2. Anthony Rizzo will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Come on, Cubby.
First pitch coming. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball one. Here's the 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
You can't try to outthink him up there. Just get a good pitch and square it up.
Here comes the 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here he comes on 2-2. Fouled back. The 2-2 one more time. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 2-2 coming. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Come on, Cubs.
3-2, here it is. And that misses for ball four. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Justin Ruggiano will try it again. He was hit by a pitch his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Check by Santana. Now the pitch. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1-1 home. And that's taken for a called strike 2. Here's the 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And to this point, these two have topped out at 95 and 91 miles an hour respectively. Wellington Castillo will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. And here's the first pitch. Here's a good fastball that time as Santana jumps ahead, 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
He waits. Now the pitch. Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike. He's ready. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. It seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
And he's not throwing all that hard either. But when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a little more difficult.
1-2. And a perfect double play ball here for Peralta. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. And we are tied 2-2. Colton Wong will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Let's go, go.
Here's the first offering.
Swing.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
The pitcher, number 57.
Wow. And how he managed with that swing to wind up with a double is beyond me. Hey, that's baseball.
Johan Santana will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Here's the first offering. And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
And with your pitcher at the plate, you always like it when he can get that bunt down on the very first pitch. Not only do you let him get back to the dugout and rest up just a little bit, but you also keep that momentum going. And that's a nice job right there.
In now is John Jay, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. He's set. Now the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
A 2-1 offering. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the go-ahead run will score on the sacrifice fly as this is now a 3-2 ball game.
And that's a good job in that situation. You'd love a base hit, but hey, the bottom line is you've got to produce a run, and he did.
Corey Horn will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
Yeah.
First offering on the way.
Swing better.
First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Ruggiano will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Cubs 2. Ryan Roberts will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Second baseman, Ryan.
First pitch coming. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Well, this latest dry spell, It's dropped his average all the way under 240. So he'd like nothing more than to string a few of these together and get back into some kind of rhythm at the plate.
Nate Sherholtz will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. First pitch coming. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. From the stretch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Line hard. Foul. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. The 2-2. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And this is taken in by Holiday. One away now.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Jake Arrieta will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. First pitch to him. And they will have him bunting with one away as he gets this one down. And all Molina can do is throw on to first, so the sacrifice is a good one.
You know, in this situation, some people may say, with one out, why not just let him swing away? You know why you don't let him swing away? Because as a pitcher, that's why. All you can hope for is for him to go up there and make a productive out, and that's what he did.
Emilio Bonifacio will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Now the first pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He's ready now. The pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Comes set. Now the pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. The 1-2. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Here's the 2-2 home. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
You can just sense him starting to tense up out there on the mound. They had him down 0-2, and now he's struggling to make the perfect pitch, and it's not happening.
Here's the payoff pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
Junior Lake. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Now the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
All right, go! Let's go, Cubbies! Let's go!
From the belt, the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. The 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
All right, go!
Ready with the 2-1.
Here we go! Hey!
Nip the corner. 2-2.
Keep on. Keep straight.
Here now the 2-2.
Here we go.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. Still a 3-2 ball game. Michael Lee will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
First pitch on the way. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll get on by into right field for a leadoff single.
Go rush, kid!
Now batting, the first baseman, Mark McGuire.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. James Russell will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out.
James Russell.
Mark McGuire will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. First pitch coming. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
1-0 on the way. Up top, it's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. The 3-0. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now the 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. Here's the full count offering. Swing and a liner. Foul. The A runner at first with no outs here. The 3-2 one more time. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Yep, single and then a walk to start the inning. This is exactly how big innings get started. So they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number here.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now here's the first pitch. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
Here's the 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
Chopper, foul. Here comes the 2-1. Now Molina connects on one here. High and deep out to left field. And that ball is gone. Blasted into the bleachers in left. Yadier Molina just clubbed a milestone home run. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, it's obviously not easy hitting home runs, Matt. That's why the best power guys are so popular. I suspect this one feels a little extra special, but I'm sure he'll keep things in perspective. He's not a threat to any record just yet.
Antoine Weber will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning.
Number 22, Antoine Weber.
Matt Holliday standing in now. And here's a ball hit in the air. And it, in fact, lands in the corner, foul. Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And you can see the bad news right there. They rank dead last among the 15 National League teams in that category. Johnny Peralta will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. Pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a ground ball. There to take it is Bonifacio. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And at this point in the game, your defenders will love you for this. He's been able to pick up the first 2 outs of the inning here on just 4 pitches.
Colton Wong will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
One-0 pitch now. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on it, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But the Cards strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Cubs 2. Starlin Castro will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the 6th. And here's the first pitch. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0 now. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And this is hit hard up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because it would have taken his head off.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So it's a stolen base that time for Castro as he moves into double digits now as we check out the team leaderboard. That is 10 for him here on the campaign. Now the 1-0 pitch. Now a fastball here as this is slashed the other way over the third baseman's head. A fair ball. And the runner will score from second. And he is in there.
Well, time for another old baseball cliche. It's a game of inches. And it was on this ball. Take a look at how close this is to the foul line. This is not a fair ball by a whole lot, but I guarantee you he'll take it. He pulls into second with an RBI double.
Standing in now, Justin Ruggiano, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. A good job there to pick up his 16th double of the year. He waits, now the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Ready now on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He just keeps getting himself into trouble out there. Here's another guy that you gotta make swing the bat.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
A runner at second, nobody out. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to mark the end of the evening for Johan. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Randy Choate will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Randy Choate.
Wellington Castillo will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Wow. When you're dealing with a tight zone, you've got the luxury of maybe holding off if you're not totally sold on location.
All right, come.
The next pitch. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. This is foul right side. Here comes the 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, it's really not too hard to figure out what the game plan is on a guy like this. You cannot give him anything up around the belt that he can drive. So you're going to see that all 4 pitches are either mid-thigh or below, and that's right about where you're going to want to be pitching against a guy like this.
Into the box, Ryan Roberts, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
He's ready. Now the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Stay out in the double play already.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
First and second now, 1 man out. Here comes a 1-2. Swing and a liner. But this is going to get foul.
Let's go, Cubby.
He'll try again, 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
2-2. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the runner will score from second.
Yeah, a lot of times we talk about quick wrists on balls hit down the line, but you'll see in show motion, this is all about the lower half here. Look at him turn on the baseball. It's a great camera shot and a great swing right there.
In now, Nate Scherholz, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
All right, you're down 2 here. You've got the tying runs in scoring position with 1 out. This has to be a productive at-bat. Even if you don't reach base, you've got to get that guy in from third.
Come on now. Here we go. Now, here we go.
From the stretch,
Here we go.
ball 1. 1-1 pitch on the way. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Big pitch here, 1-2. Swing and a rocket to third, but a quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
Oh, you can feel for him, too, because you know exactly what's going through his mind right there. You can't believe it. You know when you're going good at the plate, all the little flares and bleeders, they all start going your way and they fall in. But when you're scuffling like he has, even the rockets find a glove.
Darwin Barney will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Look out, 2-0 now. The one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Hey, now, let's go.
Here comes the 2-0. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Find the hole.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Cubs 4. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Wesley Wright is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
53. Wesley Wright.
Alan Craig is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Alan Craig.
And that's in there for strike 1. Now the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Here we go.
The 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
Let's get back on track.
Yeah, this might have caught a little too much of the inside part of the plate. I think he wants us in a little tighter, but didn't get it in all the way, and it winds up costing him.
In now is John Jay as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. comes set. Now the pitch. Fouled straight back. Pause. Now the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Now the 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Nobody out, runner on first. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Now another 1-2. Swing and a hard ground ball to third. Roberts for one. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the one out.
The batter, third baseman, Corey Horn.
Corey Horn will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
He's winning anything.
1-0 on the way. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
He's set. Now the pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Oh, that's wrong. That's so wrong.
Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Oh,
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
He's leaning towards second.
Now the 3-1 pitch. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
Might not be a bad time to have a look over to first. Make sure they don't have any ideas of trying to send him to keep out of the double play.
Full count offering on its way. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
As you can see right here, his timing just seems to be off a little bit at the plate right now. And you know what? That can happen during the course of the season. You're not always going to have your good swing. And he's the kind of guy that's got a lot of moving parts in that swing. So maybe he's at the point now in the season where he might need just a little time off so he can get back to the basics.
Into the box now, Michael Lee, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Here's the 1-1. He bounces this one sharply and through the hole into left field. It's a base hit.
Well, it wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate, and he turns it around for a solid single.
Blake Parker will trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Standing in now, Mark McGuire, as he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Jay leading off second. Now the pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
2 down, runners at first and second.
Don't let him score!
Now the 1-1. Fouled back.
Let's get him out!
Here's the 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Two pitch on the way. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. They still lead it 6-4. Kevin Segrist will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Kevin Segrist.
Emilio Bonifacio will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Here we go.
Now a bullet down the line. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Well, we've seen winning rallies get started with less than this. This is going to be an infield single all the way, and now they're in business with the leadoff man on base to start this inning.
Junior Lake will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Here's the first offering. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. Upstairs with it yet again. It's 2-0 now.
And you wonder if he's feeling just a little bit distracted having that base stealer over there at first base. Sometimes just the threat of a steal can really mess with your head out there.
The 2-0. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first, and yet another double play. Their 4th of the night, and there are quickly 2 gone here.
Well, this ball is hit sharply, but you'll see the pitch is working its way down in the strike zone, and that's very tough to elevate. It's going to wind up being an easy double play ball.
Here's Starlin Castro. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the 1-0. Fastball, and this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there.
Yeah, he came right back in there with the fastball. Even a little tighter that time. That's what you have to do against a guy like this.
Here comes the 2-0. Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Here he comes on 2-1. Grounded, foul. Here's the 2-2 offering.
Here we go.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Two out, nobody on. 3-2, here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. McGuire will range over to make the catch just beyond the first base dugout, and that will end the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They trail it here 6-4. Yadier Molina will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game. First pitch coming. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Now it's 2-0. The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
You don't want to lose the leadoff hitter here. Not when you got this guy on deck.
Here comes the 3-0. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1. Here comes the 3-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Matt Holliday will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. First pitch coming. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he shows him the breaking ball for the second time in the at-bat and gets it to 1-2.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Here comes a 2-2. On Holliday can't come up with that one as he swings and misses for the second out of the inning. 8th inning now from Wrigley Field with the visiting Cardinals on top of the Cubs in this one as you get a look at the line score through 7 innings. Johnny Peralta will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. First offering on the way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Come on now, it's okay right here.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. In there, 2-1. Ready on 2-1. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're up 6-4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Trevor Rosenthal is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
In the 6th spot, number 26, Trevor Rosenthal. Now playing left field and batting in the 9th spot, number
Anthony
12.
Rizzo will dig in. He doubled homer run last time around.
Leading off for the Cubs, first baseman.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. One 0 on the way. Comes back with a bullet of a fastball. That's in there, 1-1.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
Now a ball hit back up the middle. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
You know, this guy's been a savior out of the bullpen for this team so far this season. His ERA is under 2 coming into play, and he gets the first man to greet him right here.
Justin Ruggiano will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Now here's the pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
1 strike.
Now here it comes. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. One on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Here's another 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Here he comes on 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. That was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
The catcher, number 5.
Michael Walker will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already 1 out in the inning.
Now pitching for St. Louis, number 52, Michael Walker.
Wellington Castillo will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Give him the green light.
Now the first pitch. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. And here's Jay to put it away, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman,
Ryan Sweeney will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 6, Ryan Sweeney.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Base hit. Nate Sherholz will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. Now the first pitch. And that misses ball 1.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you got to suck it up.
Here's the 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
And in a spot like this, first and second with two-way, that's where he's at his toughest on the mound. He'll bear down and start finding the corners of the strike zone. Makes it very hard for you to score runs on.
Here comes the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
The 2-1 home. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now. Some anxious moments now in that first base dugout.
Yeah, he cannot be liking what he's seeing, that's for sure.
The 3-1 coming. Foul back. Payoff pitch home. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Cubs strand a couple. Score remains steady at 6-4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Carlos Villanueva will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th.
Carlos Villanueva. Now playing second base and batting in the 9th spot. Number
Colton
24.
Wong will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
And we all know that this guy doesn't really have the velocity to get it past a whole lot of major league hitters. So he's got to rely on that location, in and out, up and down, and that was perfect right there.
And that swung on and fouled straight back. Now the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Here's Peter Borges standing in. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Now he runs up and gets this one down. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the pitcher, in fact, will just take a bite out of this one, an infield single.
Okay.
The batter, center fielder, John Jay.
John Jay will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. First pitch on the way. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Runners on first with 1 down. Here's the 1-0. He goes the other way, and this one's going to split the gap for extra bases. Borges rounds third on his way to the plate. And the runner will score from first.
Well, he just made a mistake right there. This pitch up in the zone. He's got to get this ball down and try to get the double play ball. Instead, he leaves the pitch up, and that's going to wind up scoring that runner all the way from first base.
Pedro Strop will take over now with 1 away in the top of inning number 9.
Pedro Strop.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the box, Corey Horn, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Well, be careful not to airmail that thing over your catcher's head. You got to make sure you don't overthrow it.
Go!
1-0 pitch now. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
Now the 2-0. Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The throw to the plate. And that'll double the lead as the run comes across from second to make it 8-4.
And that may be the at-bat there that finally seals the deal here. That'll make it a 4-run lead right now, and that will be awfully tough to overcome this late in the ballgame.
Jose Veras will take over now with 1 away in the top of inning number 9. Michael Lee will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. First pitch coming. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
Here comes the 1-0. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
This is what you got to do up at the plate. You've got to wait him out. If you can lay off all of the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get yourself a fastball.
Maybe trouble now. Here's the 2-0. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. The 2-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 2-2. Now a little topper down the line, and with his speed, this could wind up being trouble. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
Well, there have been some hard-hit balls in the inning already. This isn't exactly one of them, but it's going to work out well for him just the same as he reaches here with another hit in the inning, and this one's just an infield single.
Mark McGuire will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. First pitch to him. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. He's ready now. The pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
He's set, now the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
So 1-2 with one away. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's the 2-2 home. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here's another 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. He waits, now the pitch. And he misses, ball 4.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Yadier Molina will try it again. He homered back in the 6th inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
And he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
The next pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. 2-0, bases loaded. You let him swing here?
Oh, this is a run producer's dream right here. I'd let him go, but only if it's his pitch in his spot.
Here's the 2-0. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Here it is, the 3-0. Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run.
He cannot believe the calls he's getting out there on the mound. This is going to force in a run, but let's look at show track to see where this pitch was. That's about what I suspected. That looked good from up here. That's a tough break.
Tony Cruz will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only one away. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Yeah, he needed that one. Something to give him a little bit of confidence.
He's ready, now the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
Two-1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground at first. Here's Castro for 1.
Well, I'm a little surprised that he wouldn't come home with this ball. That's always going to be a tough turn at second for the double play, and you know you're only going to get one, so why not take the lead runner at home to save yourself a run?
Johnny Peralta will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And a fairly generous strike ball there on a pitch that looked off the plate. It's strike one.
Oh, man, if you're a pitching coach, you might want to update your resume after this performance. His guys have been brutal.
Don't give up the run.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Tack on another run there. They put up 11 now in the ball game, and this offense is definitely running on all cylinders.
Colton Wong will get another opportunity here as they've batted around now. Now here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
The 1-0 pitch. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
And now at the plate with a 2-0 count, it's not just, hey, this has to be a strike. You've got to look for one pitch in one location and then let it rip.
2-0 on the way. Threw him a breaking ball, and it's 2-1.
That might take the anxiety away for the moment, but he's going to need a couple more here to prove to himself that he's not losing it.
A 2-1 offering, and he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 2-2 coming. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And this is knocked down on the mound.
And this one will go down as an infield single, and a pretty painful one at that. It looks like he's all right out there, but things are getting worse for him now as this thing's going to load the bases.
Peter Borges will look to keep pouring it on as he stands in with the bases loaded. Now here's the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one.
And he knows he should be out of the inning already, but he's got to pick up his defender behind him and get out of this.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Boy, he's in trouble enough already, and a wild pitch would only make things worse.
The 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
The 1-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
A deep breath. Now the 2-2. And they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Cardinals 11 and the Cubs 4. Jimmy Velasquez is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Luis Valbuena will lead things off here in the 9th in what's been a truly forgettable ball game for this home 9, and not a very inspiring performance either.
And I guess the kicker for me is the way that these guys are responding. It's one thing to go out and get clobbered. It happens, but When you get guys going through the motions, not running out ground balls, not backing up, that's where I take issue.
Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Into the seats, and it's gone. A solo shot here to left, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? One pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
Emilio Bonifacio will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
And here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. Base is empty here with nobody out. 1-0 on the way. That's inside. 2-0.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Now the 2-0 home. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4 again. And clearly, guys, they just don't want any part of him in this one.
Well, he's allowed 1 home run in the inning already. Maybe he's just a little gun-shy out there. It did not look like he wanted any part of that guy on 3-1, and he winds up putting him on.
Junior Lake will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. Here's the first offering. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Get out of here.
1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
The 1-1 home. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. A runner at first with no outs here. Here it comes, 2-1. Hit high and deep out to left field. Borges is back near the ivy as he makes the catch for the first out.
The shortstop, number 13, Starlin Castro.
Jason Mott will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Jason Mott.
Starlin Castro will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first offering. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he's safe. Anthony Rizzo will stand in now. And, hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
What was that?
First pitch coming. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Good eye.
Now the 1-0.
Here we go.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Pop one through.
Let's go.
Ready now on 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Come on, let's get a hit.
Here comes the 1-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
And here at the plate, you do want to avoid the double play, but you don't want to do this. So now the runners stay at the corners with 2 away now, and you leave it up to the next guy to come through with a 2-out hit.
Stepping in now, Justin Ruggiano. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And that's through, a base hit. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third. Wellington Castillo will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ballgame. First offering on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Well, there's nobody up in the bullpen throwing, so this guy's going to have to sink or swim.
Good eye.
The 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Yeah, he started to go up the ladder there, but then he realized in time that he wasn't going to get there.
Good eye. Go get him.
Hitters count 2-0. I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high, ball 3. Here he comes on 3-0, and he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Hey, that's a great job to work out the ball there. That's one thing managers like to see. You gotta die hard at the plate, even down to your final out. You never know in this game.
Carlos Martinez will get a late call now as he'll try to get the final out of the ballgame here and pick up the save. Jose Veras will stand in now with the bases loaded, 2 away, and a chance to really help himself out.
And at the very least, he's got to focus on getting something in play. He can really help himself out with just a simple single here.
Come on, let's get a big one. Do it, Jose. Big one now. Come on.
First pitch coming. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Surprised that there's no pinch hitter here?
Shocked is more of the word for me. You're losing, but you're letting a reliever hit? I just don't get it.
2 out, bases loaded. The 1-0 home. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Oh my gosh, he is falling apart out there right now. That's the pitcher at the plate. Doesn't he know that?
Good eye. How about a little poke here?
Clear the bases.
The 2-0 on the way.
Come on, guys.
Things going from bad to worse in a hurry now. It's 3-0.
Of all the people to to lose the strike zone against in this lineup, he's got to be out there thinking, how is this happening against the pitcher?
Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Well, that definitely didn't go according to plan. He comes right out of the bullpen to walk the first guy he faces and force home a run. You have to wonder if he'll even get another shot to redeem himself.
Nate Scherholz will dig in with Cubs runners on every base and 2 men down. Now the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. He's set, now the pitch. Taken, called, strike 2. And now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Oh, he's still got to make one more big pitch, but this is a great start with the bases loaded.
Come on, make them earn it. You can get a hole in one.
From the stretch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll make the catch here to end it. And the Cardinals have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
And those guys are definitely deserving of the high fives. Anytime you can come into hostile territory and finish off a 3-game sweep, well, you've earned it.
An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. A big home run that turned out to be the decisive blow in the ballgame.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Cardinals win it 11-7. Good night from Chicago.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 11 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Cubs, 7 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 12 men on base. The winning pitcher is Johan Santana. His record is now 8-3. Credit the save to Carlos Martinez, his first. The loss goes to Jake Arrieta. He falls to 5-10. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.